Hi, I'm glad you chose to spend some time with me. I am preparing to make for you a very typical end of year video, the one about my YouTube plans for next year. I'm not sure I will do this every year, but this year it seemed important to me since I only started my YouTube channel at the start of the year. And I think that in 1 year I have learned a lot about me, about how this all works and how I want to shape this, what is more intuitive to me and what is not. And you might have seen come along on my channel some of the changes that I have decided to make. I think that the biggest one is the fact that I have changed my vlog format. When I set out to create this YouTube channel, I didn't want to make too many videos, so I set myself on 6 each month. And I really wanted a reading journal video and a bullet journal video and so on. And so I ended up with 2 vlogs. And that was also because I wasn't sure that I would read enough books to fill weekly vlogs, or that I would have enough material to make you something interesting every week. And I appreciate highly the time you spent watching my videos. So I also want to present you with a video that is worth watching. But after 1 year, I have learned that one, I do have enough material to add in between the book reviews. 2, I do not like to come back regularly in the type of I start this book, I'm in the midst of it, I finished it. It's difficult in our busy daily life, but also I feel that I too much repeat myself. So I switched during the year to making you a review of the books, and then to shorten up the wrap-up videos, I only included in my vlogs the books I read for readathons, so that in my review and wrap-up video, I only included books that I read outside of that, like for my yearly challenges, which shortened up those videos because they became very long as well. And even the 2-week vlogs became very long. And so I decided that I would make weekly vlogs that include the reviews, that include the footage like we had now, but also the reviews of books out of the readathons. And I would like to add that in some type of carousel format. So I have seen on Instagram people who do like my week in pictures. I want to present to you my week in video clips. And that's why these new vlogs are called Bookwood Carousel, because it's not really a vlog, it's not really an update, it is what happened during the week. And I want to use this format to incorporate something that was very important for me when we set up, or I say we because the family is taking part of this. And what was important to me was that to add in content that shows that as a family you can have a lot of things going on around reading. But also we wanted to put a spotlight on the books, if it is picture books, middle grade, young adult books that our family enjoyed. And one of the reasons for that is because my kids had trouble finding recommendations for their reads. And they didn't really find YouTube channels where that type of books were promoted. Another reason also is I think that when you read as a family, I often go like, oh, Tilia, I saw a book that you might like, or someone presented a middle grade and I go like, oh, Niklas, I think this book you might like. And many people who read are family moms, and having it all in one place seemed to me interesting. I don't know how you think about it, let me know in the comments. So in these carousel vlogs, we'll try to include, of course, not all the books that we read with the children, but the ones that stood out to us, like in the very first one that came out last Monday, there is a little piece made by Tilia about a book that she really loved. And that is a change that I think will not be very invasive, but it still is the biggest one of the channel. I also decided that instead of going like the 5th, the 10th, the 15th, this book, since it's every week, it will come out every Monday, and I will try, maybe I will not do it every week, to have these videos up for 1 p.m. my time, which is Brussels time. That may differ for you, but I think it's about the morning in the States, so you should be able to find this video like in the evening or something like that. Another change that I'm making, and I really already touched a little bit on it, is the wrap-up format. I love very much my reading journal, and at the end of the month I update it with statistics, and I just love to collect them. And I added to that book reviews. This made for longer videos, which were part, it was around half reading journal and book reviews, and I will not do the review part anymore since all the books are in the vlogs. What I will do is at the end of the video, I will sum up which books are in which vlog, and I will also put the books mentioned and the links to the vlogs in the description box so that you can find easily the books that you are interested in. For the reading journal videos itself, they won't really change. I'll keep up my way of having yearly pages, monthly pages, pages dedicated to readathons, and I will continue participating in them because I really love readathons, but also I love that they help me to pick out the books I'm going to read. Those setups will stay in the same style that they have always been. The bullet journal videos will not change as well. They just stay there. I'll continue to find my inspiration in books for my setups, but maybe I will be a little bit more wide in my choices. So for 2025, I always picked a book that I read in 2024. And I noticed that sometimes a book that inspires me for a theme is not always my favorite read of the year, but also sometimes the summary is quite away. And I used a lot of stickers every month, but I also love to draw and I miss it a little bit. So maybe, just maybe, if it hits me, I will try to go back to drawing a little bit. And I have certainly this year read some children's book that I thought like, oh, this art style is very nice. I would like to try to do something like that, and maybe I will let myself get inspired by the art styles in children's books. I don't know, we'll see. I will just give myself the room to be able to pick a book I read the month before or whatever, just not to go forcefully go back to books of 2025. What else do I change? I think we have covered the biggest videos that I have been making for so far. And since my carousel video is coming out every Monday on the week prior, I have chosen to have other videos come out on Thursday, also around 1 p.m. my time. Those will be the reading journal, bullet journal videos, and some other videos that I still have to decide on what they will be. I also want to try 2 new things next year. The first one is a TBR game. I have never done that before since I've always used readathons. But then there are readathons that are quite open in the prompts, and For those, I want to try to create a book woods inspired TBR game, and I so loved playing the Tailspin game from Louise of Louise's Foxes and Fairy Tales channel, that I wanted to create something that you can participate in. So you could have your own prompts, for example, but I will try to make the game available, and I will try to host a live show to play the game so that we can build our TBR together. I am still doing the last details of that, and the first video about this game will be there by next weekend, so not 13, 14, the weekend after that. And that will be a premiered video, since I need to introduce the game to you all. And since I want to do that in lives, then I also want to try to host reading sprints for whatever occasion or whatever you want to do. Basically, just come hang around. You're welcome. And we'll see. I will start off with doing those twice each month because we have a family life, and I also want to commit to doing things with my family. And we'll see if this grows very big, if this is very fun, if this fits in with how our family is evolving, then maybe we can do more of them. All of these videos, live stuffy things, will be on Saturday evenings. So that is around, I think I said 19 or 20, 7 or 8 p.m. because it's around the time that we have finished dinner and stuff like that. But to keep track of all those videos, I will, and I've done that for December already, put on my community tab and on my Instagram a calendar with the dates and what type of video you can expect, so that you can refer back to that to see when you want to be hanging out on my channel. One other thing I am working on, but that is also not yet finished, is I am trying to create a Woods-themed readathon. I'm hoping to have one before August, and then it will run for the month of August. But I will keep you updated on that. I hope that with this, you have an idea of what you can expect of me from next year. And in case you wonder, like, oh, you didn't talk about what you're going to read, I will make a reading goals video. But what I can tell you about that right now is there won't be many difference with this year. It will be mainly keeping having fun, keeping discovering new things, and just see what lives bring to me. And if you have any questions, suggestions, things you would like to see me do, then I will be happy to read about that in the comments. See you soon!